Hello, I'm Alice Whimsy, and today on Whimsy's Garden, we're going to be transplanting one of my cactuses. As you can see, this one is the main one that we're going to transplant. And get that out there. You can see right here, he's already kind of falling over because there's not enough dirt in here. This is just a little container I punched holes in on the bottom. He was placed in there when I lived in an apartment complex, so I didn't really have dirt available. And here I've got a big pile of dirt. Now I recommend just using dry dirt just because it's easier, but it's rained and this entire mountain is wet, so it's mud. But we're gonna be planting him into that one, and this big old guy, we're gonna be putting it in this bigger pot because he needs the room. He's also losing grip right here on the top. So yeah, so we're gonna fill this up about halfway, about right there, and then put him in here and stuff. You're supposed to be using gloves, but I don't have gloves, so I'm gonna be doing this with my bare hands. I don't recommend you to do that because you will get thorns. No matter how careful you are, you're gonna get one of the spines in your hand and you're gonna have a hard time. I've done it several times. I'm used to it. Get some mud. Oh, spider, you scared me. I just saw something crawling. I'm like, what is that? Don't touch me. Alright. I'm getting so dirty doing this. So we're gonna fill it up just like that. Oh no, I got mud all over my camera. So we're gonna fill it up just like that. You kind of want to grab the plant at its base, which is why you want gloves when it comes to cactuses. I kind of don't want to grab it because of all the thorns, but you've got to. And just slowly take it out without damaging the roots. And place it right in there. And I know I got a thorn in me already. So you want to kind of just hold it there in place. Put the dirt around it like any old plant. Luckily the dirt in this pot was dry because I had it away. Well, I had it under the roof, so it didn't get hit by all the rain. Which is good because they don't need that much water. This pot is so flimsy. You kind of want to put enough dirt to where it could stand up on its own, which he's standing up on his own, but if I move that pot, he's gonna fall over. So let's keep adding dirt in here. And you want to push it down, but you don't want to use too much force because you want the roots to breathe. He's got to breathe, man. Oh, look at him. He was so small when I got him. I got dirt all over me. Now I use a few rocks to just help stand them up. Because I don't know why, but this cactus seems to be growing really tall and really thin and in favor to one side. Like this one, everything's growing to one side. This one's everything's growing to another side. It's like spread out. He's getting really top heavy. So I just put rocks around him. Help him stand up. Put a little bit more dirt. So small when I got him. This is the pot on which he was in when I got him. Obviously he doesn't fit anymore. He was probably as big as this little nub right there. He grew so fast. I bought him in Mexico. Well, my dad bought him for me, but we were in Mexico when we got him. Along with 2 other plants. One of them died and the other one is an aloe vera, which it spread so much. I got millions of tiny pots full of aloe veras because he just keeps spreading. That will be another video when the main one gets too big for the pot that I have him in, or her. So we got the main one there, and he's happy. Ugh. And heavy. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. This one was the main one that we wanted to transplant because he's falling over, and that container I have him in isn't really the best container to have any plant in, especially a cactus. I could probably just pull them out. Nope. Don't try to pull them out. So if they don't slide out, you just kind of squish and move the container around until you can loosen up the dirt to where you could get this guy out. You don't want to yank on it because you can injure the roots. And there we go. We got him out. Now I got a little one in here too, which this is all from the main plant. He's kind of broken up because when I lived in an apartment, the neighbor's cat kept knocking him over and kept damaging it. This is a piece that fell off, and see how it's starting to root. So if you have a cactus and pieces, all these nubs can grow into their own cactus. So if they fall off, just stick it in dirt halfway through and just keep taking care of it. It'll grow. Ah, big chunk. It will grow. Let's actually put this little guy on the side for right now. This dirt is actually really nice. Where did I get it from? He's falling over. So let's get a rock, put it right there. Get another rock, put in the front. There we go. He should be able to stand up now. Now let's put this guy in with them, because he's got the room in this pot to share. And this container is trash now. I'm just gonna throw it out because it's no good, and I've got pots now. Get that dirt off of your head. There we go. Put a rock on this side just in case he starts falling over. Put a little bit more dirt. But other than that, he's good to go as well. dirty. You're gonna get yourself dirty. Ugh. So that's how you transplant pretty much any plant. Cactuses, you want gloves. See how this one, I showed you the whole thing. You want to bury it about halfway, just so that it still gets the sun that it needs, and it still has the part on the ground, which is gonna continue rooting, which is really cool. All of these fell off. They got cut. They've been damaged, and all of the pieces just continue to grow if you just stick it in dirt halfway in. So that's this week's lesson on Whimsy's garden.